Hello, my name is Emily Fessler. I'm a graduate student at Michigan State University studying serious game design in relation to health and wellness. The game Temptation is a cooperative game to support Whole30 clients in moments of doubt and temptation, offering a healthy, confidence-building distraction. Key elements of the game include a game board representing the human body and major interconnected organs, an inflammation tolerance meter, a round indicator, 4 player pawns, 4 roll cards, temptation scenarios, player cards, inflammation chips, tolerance marker, 6 inflamed markers, 6 healed markers, and 1 10-sided dice. Temptation cards start the game. At the beginning of each turn, a player flips a temptation card. The team works together to resist the temptation. Players can use their unique asymmetric roles allow teammates to interact cooperatively throughout the game by taking advantage of each unique player's skill. Player cards allow players to move and interact with teammates. Some cards feature specific scenarios that help the team decrease inflammation in the body. How do you play? Players set up the game by selecting one of the 4 roll cards. Players read their roll cards to the team. Players choose a pawn color and roll the dice to determine which organ to begin on. Next, players place their pawns on the organs designated by the dice and draw 3 player cards. Meet players Jake, Jim, and Jessica. They sat down on a lunch break to play this game. Jake starts the game by drawing an additional player card and a temptation card. He reads the temptation card to the group. Temptation scenario, alcohol. It's Saturday night and your best friend's 30th birthday. You've avoided the decadent dinner and desserts, but now you just want a glass of wine. Just one glass. It can't be that bad, right? Your body will hardly notice from all the healthy foods you've been giving it all week, right? Wrong. Wine contains a group of chemicals called biogenic amines, which are pro-inflammatory and increase blood flow. Examples of biogenic amines include histamine and trimine. Alcohol inflames the gut, making it leaky and increasing the absorption rate of histamine and trimine. And because alcohol irritates the digestive tract, it also profoundly affects the body's ability to break down biogenic amines. Wine is pro-inflammatory and increases blood flow. It can trigger a headache or migraine, promote high blood pressure, and irritate the gastrointestinal tract. As a team, work together to resist this temptation and complete week 1 of your elimination diet cheat-free. To resist this temptation, heal 1 organ and remove 3 inflammation chips from the board. Fail to temptation and inflame the stomach, small and large intestine, and brain by 2 chips each. In addition, move the inflammation tolerance down by 1. Resist temptation and remove inflammation from the stomach, small and large intestine, and brain by 2 each. Each player picks up an additional player card. Players read through their player cards and work together to find a way to resist temptation and reduce inflammation. With the help of the team, Jake satisfies the success condition of the temptation card. He removes 2 inflammation chips from the stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and brain. In addition, each player picks up an additional player card. He discards the temptation card and play moves on to Jessica. After all 4 players take their turn once, the round marker moves forward by 1. Midway through the game, round 3, the team has managed to heal 4 organs and reduce inflammation down to 1 chip on both the brain and the liver. The inflammation tolerance meter is sitting comfortably at 5, and the team looks like they will win the game. Emily has made good use of her friend role in this game by removing 2 inflammation chips for every 1 chip that is normally removed. On his turn, Jim has used his nutritionist role to search through the discard pile and swap one of his cards for a discarded card. Jessica, the DO of internal medicine, has helped the team by moving players around the board on her turn to help wipe out inflammation and heal organs. Jake, the dietitian, has helped keep the organs from becoming inflamed by lessening the impact of inflammation when the team succumbed to temptation. To win the game, inflammation in the body must be less than when the game started, 30 chips, and the inflammation tolerance must be at 3 or higher at the end of 4 rounds. The team looks like they are on track to win the game. In the final round, the team failed to sugar temptation, increasing inflammation in the skin by 3 chips, the brain by 2 chips, and the small and large intestine by 1 chip. Instead of adding a 6th chip to the skin, the team had to place an inflamed marker on the skin and reduce the inflammation tolerance meter by 1. However, since the small and large intestine are both healed, no new chips had to be added to those organs. The team won the game having reduced inflammation in the body by a total of 12 chips and keeping the inflammation tolerance meter above 3. Next time, the team will face greater temptations and have to work together to battle inflammation. Thank you. This game was conceptualized, developed, and designed by myself, Emily Fessler, a graduate student at Michigan State University, as part of a Michigan State University Department of Media and Information course, MI 830, Foundations of Serious Game Design, taught by Professor Carrie Heater in the spring of 2018.